Bro, I tell you fucking what, this nasal strip is not doing fucking anything for me right now. But it is what it is. We're gonna have to live with it and just hope that it does something. I've been sick the past few days. I've also been alone for the past few days. Everybody in my family is at a wedding but me. A wedding I didn't want to go to, so it's okay. I'm not really like torn up about it or anything. I just got home from work a couple hours ago, maybe like 2 hours ago. And if there's one thing, oh my god, dude, this shit is fucked up. If there's one thing that I've been like feeling this week, it's just like anger, bro. And you know, my whole life I have dealt with that. I feel like I've always had like anger issues. And you know, when I was younger, I didn't fucking understand why I was like that. Like literally, like shoot. I mean, you know, most of the time I feel like I had pretty good reasons to be angry, but I shouldn't have been as angry as I was. Like, I'm talking like punching walls and shit. Like, oh, I'm sorry, bro. I need to get fucking tissues. But I'm talking like punching fucking walls, like angry. I never punched walls because like my mom would beat the shit out of me if I ever did that. But I used to like punch myself, and I used to be like so. I would get so angry where I literally would just have to like sit on my bed and like cover my face and just be like this seething, like raging, fucking angry kid. And like sometimes my mom would like hear me fucking like just bashing around in my fucking room, and she'd be like, she'd bust in there and be like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you so fucking mad for it? And then I would just like feel like all this guilt around that, like being angry when it's like it's not funny, but it's like it's not funny. But like looking back on times when I'm like super fucking angry, obviously in retrospect, it's like, damn, bro, you didn't need to be that fucking bad. Like, god damn, that's you were fucking mad for what? Like, I mean, valid reasons, but like that mad, like Jesus Christ, that's crazy. And like, thing is like my dad has like crazy fucking anger issues. My dad was not like the greatest like role model, and like, you know, like portraying like how to deal with something that makes you angry, or to even just deal with anger itself. My dad would just like freak the fuck out. And like he would just like start fucking breaking shit. He would fight people. He would go to jail. Like, and so as a kid, you know, I feel like I unconsciously assimilated that, and I was like, oh, obviously this is how you act when you're angry about something. Even something as little as somebody cutting you off. That's how you get. You get fucking viscerally fucking mad. Obviously, within my childhood, that's how I acted. And, you know, I would like to say that I grew out of that, but I fucking didn't, dude. Like, I still am like that. I'm not like that so much so in the fact of like, you know, I don't think I get as mad anymore. Well, not as mad. I don't think I get as mad as frequently anymore. But I definitely do get so fucking mad that I start like hitting shit, and like it's not fucking cool, and it's not fucking funny, and it's like really fucking toxic actually. So anyway, yeah, I guess I just wanted to talk about that. I mean, I haven't really been the best at dealing with anger this whole week. Tough ass fucking week at work. I work at a cannabis cultivation facility now. I'm one of the growers there. So that's fucking sick. I don't work at fucking Applebee's anymore. That shit sucked ass. It was literally so fucking bad. I was watching my last video and I was like, damn, bruh, you were down in the dumps, bro. Like, that was bad. And you just stayed there. And you for real thought that, like, there was nothing else that you could do. As a matter of fact, as I was applying for all these other fucking places and dispensaries and shit, I was like, bruh, I am so fucking down bad right now. I will literally just work anywhere else. I will work at another restaurant. I don't even fucking care. I applied to be a dishwasher at places. I applied to fucking be just a busboy or some shit. Like, because I was for real like, damn, this is like all that I can do, you know? Can't do anything else. I don't want to work in fucking retail anymore, but honestly, retail and the food industry, especially if you're serving, there is nothing fucking different about that, bro. Anything that has to do with like hospitality or like, I don't know, like pretending to be nice to people when they're fucking being assholes to you, like all that shit's the same. Retail and the food industry, that shit's the fucking same, you know? Yeah, so I work at a different place now, and I fucking love it. Obviously, that's like one of my passions, you know. I love cannabis. I love you know, all the uses for it and everything. But anyway, hard fucking week, shop week, damn near 400 plants. Tiring, bro. You know, like my body has just been fried like all fucking week. And then on top of that, I get fucking sick. Day before yesterday, I felt myself like coming out with like a sore throat. I was like, fuck, dude. Because like Natalie had a sore throat. And she was like, don't kiss me or anything because you're going to get sick. I was like, fuck that. I don't get sick. Fuck that. Like, I'm better than that. And then I got fucking sick and my throat started hurting. Next day I woke up and that shit was like on fire. Like, that was like the worst. It was so bad. My sore throat was so fucking bad. So I've been taking Dayquil and NyQuil and shit and fucking, you know, trying to rest. Yeah, it's just been fucking hard, stressful, laborious. Anyway, but yeah, so today is Friday. Finally, it's the fucking end of the week, dude. But you know, I think it was like the culmination of just like it being a hard ass week and then me also being sick and then like me also being alone and like not really having like an outlet, you know, or somebody to talk to really. Because usually, you know, come home and I just like debrief with Natalie, you know, like that's just what we do. Just come home, talk about our day, relax, fucking play some games or some shit, you know, hang out. You know, I've been by myself, so it's just different. I'm not like upset or anything or like I wish she was here, you know, but I know that she's like having fun, like hanging out with her family and stuff. So, you know, it is what it is. I can deal with being by myself for a little while. And you know, sometimes you need that. Sometimes you need that. Anyway, but you know, that's something that, you know, I've really been noticing lately is that I think that I'm like over all this shit of like being angry and like acting out in ways that I shouldn't. And then something like minuscule will like happen and I just get so fucking mad, dude, and it's like not okay. I take it out on people that I shouldn't be taking it out on because it's literally nobody else's fault but mine. Even if somebody did something to me or did something that I don't like, it's all my doing on how I react to that. And I can either react to it in a mature way or I can react to it in an immature way. And this is not to say that there's you know, like you shouldn't be getting mad at things or like, you know, you shouldn't be feeling anger. I'm just saying like I shouldn't be like expressing it in that way. At least I just should approach it with a more mature and empathetic kind of, you know, way. And I think a thing with me is like I like to tell myself that I'm like this super empathetic person and I'm like always thinking about other people's feelings. But I mean, when I'm like blowing up on somebody, I'm not thinking about their fucking feelings, dude, obviously. But it's this thing that I have where it's like I am doing one thing on the outside, but on the inside of my mind, I know that it's not right, but I literally cannot bring myself to stop. And I don't necessarily know what that is. I don't feel like that's like okay. Obviously, it's not okay. It's good that I can like recognize it, but like, okay, you recognized it, now just stop fucking doing it. Like, you know, and I know that that's like something that I have to put into practice, but this is probably one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. Like work, you know, working on myself kind of wise. I'm really just trying to be better because I don't like it. You know, I don't like that when I'm like blowing up on somebody for something that is probably not even their fault or they didn't mean to do, you know, because at the end of the day, they are just living their life just like me, just trying to get fucking by. And they don't need some fucking asshole coming over here just getting mad and like nitpicking everything they fucking do, you know? And like, I don't know, because if my dad used to always say this to me, like, when I was younger, like he used to always say this to me: if everybody was just like me, the world would be such a better place. And I don't think that's fucking right, bro. That cannot be fucking right. If everybody was like you, there would be like wars. At least if everybody was like how my dad was when I was fucking younger. Hell no. And then so, you know, I kind of like inherited that like mindset of like I am kind of just like this like better than everybody kind of person. Yeah, I'm optimistic and I fucking am funny and like I'm very open-minded and like people can talk to me. People say I'm a good listener. I don't put up with bullshit. If I don't like somebody, I don't fucking like you and that's it. And then, you know, I would be telling myself like, damn, if everybody was just fucking like me, bro, then like the world would be such a better place. No, I'm not the best person in the world. Nobody is. But again, that's not like an excuse to be like, well, you know, nobody's perfect. So it's okay that I get fucking like outrageously mad sometimes. And like, I don't know what to do when I feel that way. And I just kind of, I don't know what to do other than to express it like outwards. And it's not in a healthy way either. It just like drives nails in the fucking coffin, bro. Like seriously, like it's really fucking bad. I'm trying to be better about it. I don't know. I don't really know like how to be. Like I don't really know like what it is that I have to do other than just stop fucking doing that. And it's like I know what I have to do. In the moment when it arises, I need to stop and like really think about how I want to go about the situation. Do I want to fucking like flip out and fucking like be angry, or would I rather like talk about it? And I think this is also something that I kind of like got from just like my childhood, from like living with my mom. And I don't want to fucking be like that, dude. Like seriously, my mom would get fucking mad, like so mad, to the point where I would be like so upset, like crying and fucking just, you know, thinking all this shit about myself. Like, damn, like, well, how did I make my mom so fucking mad? And then it wouldn't be until later that my mom would come back and be like, come here, I'm sorry. And then like hug me and stuff. And like, and I found myself doing that the other day. Some stupid ass fucking argument, you know, like just stupid ass shit. Didn't even fucking matter. I got fucking angry, yelling, slamming shit around, trying to turn it as like I'm the victim, even though I'm the one who's like fucking being crazy. And like, but I try to like flip it around all this time. Like I have this like huge fucking victim complex, dude, like that I just can't. I can, you know, when I say I can, it's just like I'm just talking. I know that I can like change this. And me recognizing that I have that is a big like step towards change. But anyway, yeah, I have this like huge fucking victim complex. It's just another part of me that is just like constantly fighting in my brain that is like, no, dude, like you didn't do anything fucking wrong. And obviously it's like my ego too being like, you are literally perfect. Like, there's nothing that you do wrong. You being angry is totally valid right now. And it's like, obviously, I don't want to invalidate my feelings, but there's a difference between invalidating your feelings and then, what's the word I'm looking for? Enabling them, you know? You can't always just be like, well, your feelings are valid. Yeah, your feelings are valid, but so are other people's feelings. It's not just your feelings that matter. And for as much as you fucking think that you think about others, are you truly thinking about others when you are so like blinded by fucking rage that you can't even consider that they are like human beings just like you, feel the same things that you do, and are probably feeling like how you did when you were a little ass kid and your parents were like screaming at you, fucking yelling at you. You were just confused. You don't know why the fuck they were so fucking mad. And you were always like, damn, what, like, I must be such a shitty fucking kid because I make my fucking parents so fucking mad at me that they have to, like, yell at me, fucking hit me. And then it was, like, only after they were able to, like, get rid of all that anger and, like, just kind of isolate for a second, they would come back. Because, and I know because I do this, they fucking realize that was not fucking right. Regardless if it made them fucking mad or not. They realized that was not fucking right. And maybe they should apologize. But then it's still the little bit of the victim complex that makes you be like, I'm sorry, you know, I am, but like, don't ever do that shit again. Or like, I really did not like that you fucking did that. And then it would just like start, boom, this cycle again of like, what? Okay, are you sorry? Or are you just like, you're still trying to get me to say sorry, like you're still trying to get me to feel bad about something, like. And I think that's another thing that I picked up was just kind of like nitpicking, you know, because like no amount of sorries or like amount of how somebody shows like that they've improved, or if like, you know, no amount of that cancels out the anger. I don't know, like you just always have to have something that like somebody is doing to you. Let me know if I'm describing narcissistic personality disorder, or if it for real is just a fucking big ass victim complex that I have. Because like I don't know, this is what my childhood was like, you know. I'm just like on the flip side now. Obviously that's what fucking happens to everybody when they say that like you for real become your parents. You do, you know. It doesn't always have to be a negative thing or whatever, but you really do become your parents in every way, in all of their like positive and negative ways. I mean, unless you like never knew your fucking parents, then you probably would develop your own sense of self. But not me, bro. Not me. I'm like exactly like both of them, except I'm just realizing that being like that is not okay at a way younger age, you know, because I feel like obviously my parents are different now. You know, I wasn't the best fucking kid ever. I was just a fucking kid though. Like, you know, I can understand that I am just like them, but I don't have to have all of these negative things, you know, like I don't have to be the victim in every fucking argument or situation, you know. I don't have to fucking just shut people off. I don't have to fucking like blow up for no fucking reason. I could be different and I could be better. I could be like them and I could be better. I don't want to make people feel like how I felt when I was younger. Everybody makes mistakes, obviously. I think I just wanted to talk about it because like I've just been thinking about it, and it's just something about myself that I'm not gonna say don't like. I don't want to like identify with that anymore. I kind of took pride in that, especially when I was younger. I kind of took pride in that, like I'm a fucking hothead, and like it's cool because like when I was younger, my dad would like boast about being a fucking hothead. Like all of his stories were about like getting in fights with people and beating their fucking ass, and this was literally over shit like fucking road rage. Like somebody looked at it the wrong way. Like seriously, I'm not even fucking exaggerating. And I just always thought that that was like really fucking cool, like because that's how he portrayed it. Like, you know, like it was fucking badass. It was fucking cool to be that way, you know? And so, you know, my whole life I've just kind of been this like just angry already towards people. Like first impression, like literally this is another thing, dude. Like first impressions are such a crazy fucking thing for me, and I'm just now realizing that maybe I shouldn't be doing that to people. Like if people do something that I don't like, that's literally as simple as like how they breathe or like how they say something, or the way they pronounce something, or like how close they stand to me. Like literally that is something, like people will do something that I don't like, and I'll come home and I'll tell Natalie like, yeah, there's this new person at work and I fucking hate them. And she's like, damn, like why do you hate them? You just met them today? And I'm like, yeah, I fucking hate them. They're such a piece of shit. Like, and I'm serious. Like I really don't like them. I just judge them, you know, like right off the fucking rip. And I don't give them a second chance either, at least not for a while. Like not until they do something that I like. I'm like, oh, they're actually kind of funny, but I still don't really like you because of that one time of like how you said something or whatever, you know. And like, you know, like I took pride in that too. Like I took pride in like, oh yeah, I just am like a tough person to please. Like if I don't like you, I don't fucking like you, and that's that. Like what kind of fucking empathetic person says something like that, or even thinks something like that, and like truly identifies and feels that way? I'm not any kind of empath that I think that I am. You know what I'm saying? So recently, people have been doing shit that annoys me or like puts me off, and I'm like, okay, that is just a part of who you are. That is just a part of who you are, and I just have to be okay with you being like that. There's nothing I can do about it. It's just you. And really, all I can do for you and for me is to just let it fucking happen, because it's not doing anything wrong to me. I'm just like a fucking nitpicking piece of shit for like no fucking reason, bro. Like I don't have to be like that. Like normal people aren't like that, I feel like. And like I'm not gonna be an asshole to somebody like right to their face, but like you'll know that I don't like you. But I'm trying not to be like that anymore. I really am trying to be more open to the different types of people and just be okay with people being around me, just being, you know, like I'm not sitting here thinking of myself as like an annoying person or like, you know, someone who people don't like, but maybe I'm just like overly confident. Like maybe my ego is just huge, because I feel like people have definitely probably viewed me as like a fucking asshole before, you know, especially in the workplace, because like I really don't be giving a fuck there, bro. At least when I worked at fucking Home Depot and I worked at Applebee's, like for real, if I didn't fucking like you, you knew, and I was angry all the fucking time, especially because I hated it. But I'm sure that there's some things that I do that other people don't fucking like, and they don't fucking judge me for it for the rest of our relationship. They just understand that that's me, you know, like that's just how I do stuff. And everybody has their people and everybody does it, but like I really think that compassion is just where it's at, bro. You shouldn't fucking be like that towards people. I shouldn't be like that towards people. That's it. Like I just shouldn't fucking be like that. And it's like, wow, I'm having this like grand realization that I shouldn't be a fucking piece of shit. I'm gonna try not to be judgy, but like still, if somebody said this shit to me, I would be like, damn. Or maybe I'd be like, damn, that's just how I feel. I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to be better, bro. Like, I'm just trying to fucking be better. I'm just trying to like take everybody for what it is, because in reality, that's just a mirror of me. And probably the reason why I don't like that is because I'm self-conscious about that. Obviously, if I don't like that you stand too close to me, maybe it's because I'm self-conscious about like coming off that way to like other people. You know, I don't want people to feel like I'm like on them, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that. And then when somebody does, like, I'm just like judging. It's just this like constant fucking judge. I've just been trying to shake them. It's getting better and better. I definitely feel like I'm not entirely like that anymore, you know, but it's really just these past few months, even weeks. Months with the judging people thing, weeks with like the being a fucking angry piece of shit. But yeah, I've been working on that forever. But yeah, it's only been like these past few weeks that I've really been like, damn, motherfucker, like it's really not that big of a fucking deal. And then there's this weird like victim complex shit, you know? But yeah, the judging people was something that I've really been thinking about these past few months since I started my new job, because every job that I've had before, I realized is a job that I didn't fucking like, obviously. So I've been working jobs that I don't like for the past like 4 fucking years of my life. And mind you, that's like 4 years of like my late childhood, early adult life. So like, I feel like, you know, obviously those are like other formative years still. I've like kind of like just developed this thing of really trying to find something in my job, like a job has such like negative things attached for me, you know, like I just automatically expect it to suck and I automatically expect to fucking hate it, you know, like I'm just kind of finding and again nitpicking things about my job that I don't fucking like, which is just adds on to it. Like, great, now I have this other shit where I'm like, damn, like I for real can't just like take a good thing when it comes. Like, I have to fucking nitpick it. And this job is like, you know, a job that I have now, I'm passionate about that, you know, like I've always been into cannabis. I tried to quit for a while there. That was pretty funny, bro. That was funny. It's just using a little too much. But this job that I have is something that I'm passionate about, you know. The fact that like for the first few weeks there, I was like really feeling like down in the dumps about it. I was like, damn, like this fucking sucks. Like, I don't think I could do this like every day. Blah, 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 blah. Dude, you're gardening. You don't have to deal with customers. You're dealing with fucking weed. You love to grow. I just have to like remind myself of that and just kind of like be grateful, you know, like be grateful that this opportunity came in my life at such like an early time. I'm so fucking young. 22, that's fucking young, bro. And I'm already doing something that I love. And it's like, you know, just with all things in life, I feel like a lot of this like anger and judgment and like nitpicking is all derived from like just being dissatisfied and being ungrateful for all the things that I do have or all the things that someone is rather than what they aren't. I just have this fucking thing that I'm just like trying to get over. I'm in the process of getting over it. It's just holy shit. I'm just like realizing, you know, all this stuff. My frontal lobe is fucking forming now. Is this what people mean? Is this what people talk about? But anyway, yeah, but think about that. Fucking trying not to be just an asshole in general about life. So many other things I'm just now like being grateful for, you know, like my shitty little apartment. Like I'm grateful for that, you know, even though it's shitty and really nothing fucking works in it and everything's falling apart and it's super old. At least I have an apartment, you know, that's my apartment that I fucking pay for. All of my stuff is in it, you know, everything that I love is in it. Everybody that I love is here with me. I just have to stop being so fucking negative about everything. And like I always thought that I was like a really optimistic and positive fucking person, you know, until like I started noticing all these things about myself that I do. And you know, I don't feel like I did this stuff per se when I was younger, but I definitely do think like going into adulthood, you know, I had this idea of what adulthood was, you know, already ingrained in my brain, even if I didn't know it or not. And that's just like how my life has played through so far, because like my mind is just running the fucking program. And now I realize that I don't want that program, and so I'm trying to change it, and it's working. It's fucking taking forever, but as does everything in life. A year ago I was in a totally different spot than I am now. Year before that, I was in a totally different spot. Year before that, I was in a totally different spot. Every year of my life, every fucking month, every week, every day is completely different from the next, you know. I'm totally different. So it's gonna take time, but literally I'm gonna take it one day at a fucking time. So hopefully my life goes by a little slower and I learn a little faster. So one thing that I've been thinking about, I watched this video of like a 96-year-old lady just talking about her life, and then somebody in the comments of that said that their grandpa always said, go slower, you'll get there faster. And that just makes so much sense to me right now. But anyway, yeah, that's all I want to talk about. My phone keeps running out of fucking storage, and if it does it again, I'm literally gonna fucking crash out, bro. Like it's not gonna be good. Okay.